Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 887 as a special dedication to Asiel and to everyone else who is stuck on this because we've had a severe reduction of moves. We now have 13 moves only to clear out 64 jelly. They have labeled this now a nightmarishly hard level. We can tell by this midnight blue striped background. So here's the trick. We've got areas of isolation. These four quadrants are cut off from each other. The only way to get them to connect is by making specials. If I can do something like a stripe here that can hit down here, I might be able to open this up further. These two have double thick jellies, but these two have meringue. So it's like every other one is double thick, and right now it makes this impassable. I've got to open things up as quickly as possible so I can get these UFOs going. They'll send out wrapped candies to help me in particularly tough areas. And then of course I've got these fish, which are a little bit helpful, and I'm going to try to use them right away. But the fish, they go anywhere they're needed, and right now they went into these spots, not helpful. They didn't go to the meringue. So I do see an opportunity now to maybe set off a stripe that can help open things up. Nothing now, but I've got a lot of orange here. What can I do with the orange? There we go. Now, because this is nightmarishly hard, I know we are going to need luck. And right now I don't have any good kind because I can't make moves here. I can't make moves here. I can't make moves here. The only thing I can do on the board is this. There's no opportunity for strategy. Because if I only have one move, my choices are to take the move or to quit the game. That's really it. So I have to hope for some good luck. But good luck needs to be paired with good playing. I can take a lucky board and ruin it by playing poorly. Now I could make a stripe here and it would have two stripes aimed this way, and that's pretty good. But there's a fish here, so I'm going to take this and hope that the fish comes and sets off some of this meringue. So it kind of did, but it was low to the ground. It wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Again, a little bit more luck there would have really helped the situation. Oh, reshuffles can be lucky. Look at that. We opened up a bit. Now we can do this, and now I do have this opportunity. It's not going to be enough to clear 23, even with cascading, even if it opens this up, which, yeah, it's not going to. So again, there's a bit of bad luck. I was left with 9, which really isn't a bad score at all on this board. So let me go ahead and pause the recording. I'll meet you back here with the new board. I'm only going to show you either the totally epic fails, or the ones that show pitfalls, or the ones that get me a win or get me close to winning. I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, so here's my board. I know I can't make any moves in these yet. So which one of these is going to be best? Well, I can open up a fish, so I'll take that. And I'll make some specials. Now here, instead of making the wrapped candy, I'm going to go for a stripe because I didn't have any good way to pair that up. And the stripes we know will hit this way. The wrapped, if they explode here, they're not as beneficial. They're not reaching into these areas that are tough. Oh, definitely going to take this and see where this lands me. Oh my goodness. So now we've seen a bit of a pitfall, so I want to keep this as instructive. I've got these UFOs, and they're just about the best thing I can have on this board, and one of these striped fish just took it away. And that is just very sad, and I hope that does not happen to you. And now we know that that's a possibility. I still don't know if I would have changed my strategy at that point in time. I still think that striped fish combo had the best chance of getting me some help on the board. But now I know that the possibility is that it'll take away a UFO. So at least now my expectations are set lower for what the board will give me, and I won't be quite as disappointed if that happens again. All right, on to the next one. I'll pause and be back with a new board. Okay, so I've tried over 50 times, no success. Now it's time to bring in a special. The best chance would be if I brought in all 3 of these. I'm going to try first, though, to see if I can just bring in fish and see if they can help me out. Of course, that fish is locked up in the worst spot possible, but that's how this board goes, huh? We could still get some luck here, though. All right, let's see. So we're getting closer to opening this up just by bringing in fish. Let's go ahead and send this off and see what happens. And the nice thing about the fish is they become part of the candy mix. And so we don't just get one. We start with one in the beginning, and then we have the opportunity potentially to get more throughout. Although it doesn't always happen. Sometimes the board is stingy with what it'll give us. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take this at this point. Hope it goes to these 3 quadrants since I have a way to get this 4th quadrant open on my own here. All right, let's see. Okay, so I think this worked. Just bringing in fish is the way to do it for me. Because sending off 1 fish will send out 3, and I have 3 left. And that was the first try with fish as a booster. I would normally try a striped wrapped combo, bring in a striped and a wrapped, and exit and into the board over and over until we got the striped and the wrapped put together. However, that is no longer available to us. So to be able to exit and enter over and over and get it set up just right. So this is what I recommend. Try this board a lot. I tried over 50 times. Try it a lot and really understand how it works before you decide to bring in boosters. Don't expect that it's going to go the way it did for me, where the first time you bring in a booster it's going to happen. But just work on figuring out where you're stuck and see if you can focus on that particular area. Certainly the fish did help immensely. I would not have been able to beat it this time around without those fish. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. Remember that even though when they reduce the number of moves this severely, they want us to use boosters, I never purchase my boosters. These are all boosters that I've been able to earn by playing mini games. Please feel free to ask about those if you need help there. And as always, thank you so much for watching.